Let's go on.
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete. Thank you very much for waiting. Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far.
A gun ghoul then.
Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like. Okay? Let's begin.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Here we are in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches.
When you see this, you're not sure. Is it like the resolution on the
In
player
this
is
game,
bad?
the vast world of Hyrule
Probably
reaches
resolution on
high
Switch.
into the sky. You'll notice some land masses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands. You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up? If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it.
Not false. You need durabilities there.
We're almost at the spot where the object fell. Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell...
Ah, so that's the thing that's gonna be changing
Look,
the
it
environment.
started rising. This power is known as Recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Since I just used Recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
Well, recall is kind of
There
weird
are a
name.
few
I
other
guess
Sky Islands
rewind
floating
or
here
something
too.
probably. Hey, Zebra.
I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods.
No, I mean, I have to say the draw distance for Switch is probably quite
Now we're on a slightly
impressive.
bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here.
Like you mentioned the
You
lanes
won't
they
see
need to
many
go
of those
to
yellow trees on the
optimize
surface,
things
though.
to make all this stuff run there.
Let's walk around for a bit.
Like how the lanes they need to go to juice out
There's a branch on the ground.
this little bit
When you
of power
find
of the
something
Switch.
like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later.
This looks like 480p or
Let's
something
continue.
in this light. It's insane.
Oh, something's there.
I think it's bitrate
This is a
though.
brand new enemy
I think
called
it's
a
bitrate.
construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up. Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good. Quick, get another branch and...
Here is your durability, say you. The branch durability.
Moving on. We've now explored more of this Sky Island.
Gonna show how
As
they
expected,
capture it, but yeah, I think
fighting
it's
with just a
bitrate
branch
just like
won't get us very far.
dying.
Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look, we can stick them together. We created a makeshift hammer. This
the
is
fuck?
called Fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects. Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon.
And how the durability goes then?
We're dealing with
If you
two of
fuse
them at
it.
once.
Oh,
Oh,
looks
beat
like-
one. The weapon's attack has definitely improved. The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability.
And I
You can
guess
do
I'm
all
just-
sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability. You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
What the fuck?
With this, we don't have to get too close to enemies.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like
and we can
bitrate
safely
because you can
attack
see
from
like
a
on
distance.
numbers here and stuff like the bitrate is really
You can
garbo.
also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow.
Like, this is already overlay. It's good quality, and this kind of shit.
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies. Very useful. In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and...
Oh.
Look, it homed in on the target. Let's try this on another
Kinda cool. Like a whole bunch of fusing going on, basically. Alright.
I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple. Depending on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting. I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so... attack! Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate.
Durability that way, kinda, because
some of the Sky Islands even have
fuse
rivers.
things.
We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here. So, we'll lift up this log and attach it to a second log.
To get a raft going.
Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here and attach a third log.
Open the
It's a
world
makeshift
survival
raft.
craft.
This is another new ability called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft. You can always attach things
Might
or
be zebra,
detach them
actually.
like this. Now, if we put this on the water,
Just
it's
on
made
some
of
more,
wood,
make a
so the
spaceship.
buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward.
What the merge in? Oh, look,
There's
there is
something
a motorboat
Let's
engine laying
try
around.
hitting it.
Well, pretty much, actually. Alright.
Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it? We'll attach another one. This should make the boat well balanced. Okay, they're attached. All right, let's try moving the boat. Hey, it's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans. Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side. In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game.
That's the
And
crafting I
depending on
could
how
kind
you
of
use
get
your
behind.
imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world
Yeah,
at your leisure.
wonder how they can, like, balance things around it, though, because, yeah, can you
There are
just, like,
even more new
craft some
abilities.
giga-ding stuff in the very beginning?
Take this building over here. Okay,
Yeah,
watch
speedrun's
this.
probably gonna be crazy that way.
Look, I passed right through the ceiling. This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through
Any?
to the floor above you. There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as
Some
long as there's a
restrictions,
ceiling,
alright.
you can use it anywhere.
Hey, Torlix.
For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it.
Can you send
If
for
we
that?
use the ability here,
The fuck?
come on, keep going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill.
That is told right now.
In the previous game,
You can't
had
fly
to use
in our
stamina
games
to climb
anymore.
a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some
Sync
sort of
battle
fan.
there.
Ah, I got pushed off. Ah well, let's just return to the surface. You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this. Let's dive into this river.
What if it's too shallow?
And we're back on the surface. There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now. What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all
Yeah,
for
it's nice that
today.
they actually experimenting
for
with
watching.
gameplay stuff. Like they're kind of like, you know, very like the arms are tied by, you know, the performance and everything. And like the ways you need to do to actually make something cool and new makes you go kind of creative way. Let's see, Torlix, let's see. Oh yeah, and that the announcement that was leaked before. I'll see. I'll see. Yeah, the performance will be juiced. That resolution already looked kinda... I'm not sure if it was like the capture bitrate or it was already like the game resolution, but that looked like 480p or something. Insane. I wonder if my friend are gonna get it. Or maybe that will be worth kinda visiting. Visiting it. We'll see. I still need to play the first one too. First one I think he got actually, so gonna yoink it from him. Gonna yoink it from him. And still probably play on the what's the name? The emulator too. I'm just gonna still yoink it, but yeah, it probably just runs better there anyway, so would be probably better idea no matter what. No matter what.